All right, we're back in our new studio. We're still here. We still haven't finished the remodeling and
It would have been hard to finish it between this one and the last one since there was about 10 minutes between them.
What are you talking about? You changed clothes? No, I'm kidding. But so if we do have distractions again, that's fine because there are fans coming to go through the tour. So we may have people walk in and walk out. The Stone's not going to walk in and out this time. He's actually got a chair. So
welcome, Stone.
Thank you. Good to be here.
Good to be here.
Let me tell you boys something.
all right, go ahead.
I have been in absolute silence in my house for the past 4 days.
What happened?
The wife, the kids, they gone to the beach. Spring break.
Can I come to your house?
You can hear a pin drop. So I just sit there. I don't even watch TV. I just, on the Roku, they got the little fish swimming around.
Uh-huh.
I just watch the fish. And I sit there, enjoying the peace and quiet. And now I know what it's going to be like when them kids leave the house. And I got to say, it's pretty nice.
Back to normal.
That's why Phil always stays at home whenever the whole family goes to the beach.
That's right.
One man stays
You're not
behind.
going to catch Phil Robertson ever at a beach.
No.
Makes sense.
Well, Phil goes where the old women aren't. That's what he does. If they're in the house, he goes to the woods. If they're gone, he'll go back to the house. But very rarely are they there together. And now I know why.
I remember we used to be hunting and Phil, we were like close to done. Phil's like, I can't go back yet, boys. Miss Kay's got her muffins over there. He said they probably ain't done crying yet.
Old women.
He said, I've noticed one thing about Kay. He said, I've noticed one thing about Kay and them muffins. It ain't over till they're done crying.
The man broke his back and was in pain. He was in so much pain, he was throwing up and would not sit at the house because, in his words, those old women are still there. He told us one day, he said, I'd rather be here in pain than be at the house in pain, listening to old women talk on the phone.
I mean, wisdom.
Yeah. I learned something right there.
Learn a lot from Phil.
But at the same time, I miss them. But it sure is nice to have a little.
Oh, I like
little
a good
break.
2-day, like just at home alone, nothing.
Oh, it's nice.
Get a lot done.
Ooh,
or just sit there and watch the fish on the Roku. That sounds awesome.
Well, I only did that for about 30 minutes. But
I bet it was a good 30 minutes.
But I was just listening to nothing.
Yeah, that seems so foreign to me right now.
It's very rare.
One day, Martin.
That seems so foreign to me.
Peace and quiet?
Yeah, just quiet. Not a white noise machine running and not kids hollering. There's no quiet around there right now, but that's fine. They're doing good, so I ain't complaining.
Your kids
it's just different. So, different than what I was accustomed to.
Your kids are 6 months old now?
About to be, yep.
Wow.
That's crazy.
You know what that means? We are halfway done with bottles.
Halfway.
Woo! Thank you, Jesus.
Yeah, but you fixing to buy a bunch of diapers.
That's fine. I'm already buying them. As long as, you get past the point of sitting there like this where you can't go nowhere. We bought them some handles. We're trying to teach them how to, those little handles that slide over the bottles. Now we're like, hey, you drive this thing, son. Trying to build a little independence, so to speak, in there. But no, it's wild. Yeah, 6 months. It's already been half a year. That's crazy.
Ain't that something?
Won't be long. They'll be going with me. That'd be fun. I'm looking forward to it. But
well, cherish every minute of it.
Oh yeah.
You look up and
they're teenagers.
They're teenagers. They got boyfriends.
And then they're gone.
And then they're punks.
Yeah, that's right.
I remember me.
I remember me.
I remember me well. So.
Oh, they get ignorant when they turn about 15.
Yeah.
just plumb ignorant.
Yeah. Johnny D's up next on that bag.
I'm headed that direction. Yeah. Although I bought Carter for his birthday, he got this Tangle free rod and reel.
That's a lie.
No such thing.
There's no such thing.
Not only do they get ignorant, but they think they know it all.
Oh yeah, they know everything. You can't tell them nothing.
I remember that age.
How are you?
You are that age.
Oh no.
How are you at that age?
Right.
What do you call that know-it-all stage up with that 15 to 25? You call that the red pecker stage, didn't you?
Oh yeah.
Uh-oh.
Yep. They
Well,
may or may not run that.
I was going to ask, why do you call it that? I wasn't going to repeat what it was. I was just going to say, why do you call it
That may
that?
not make that it's cut or not.
But that's a good way to
I'm telling
describe it. Good
Oh,
grief.
Lord, have mercy.
Yeah, puberty was hell to go through, boys.
Oh yeah. It's rough to watch too.
I feel like junior high was the worst
Oh yeah.
because everybody didn't know what was happening, but you thought you did, and everything was just weird.
Yeah.
Think about how dangerous that is when you say something like that.
What?
You know, you got, 500 kids that are going through that out of school. You talking about total chaos going on. It is total chaos. Hormones are raging.
Well, Johnny D didn't know he went to a private school. So
Oh, here we go again.
Hey, private or public, it don't make a difference. They all going through it.
Kids are weird.
You know the thing I remember about junior high, drinking water out of a PVC pipe that was on like 3 sawhorses.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
That ain't how y'all got y'all's water at
At
practice?
football practice.
Oh, we had
No,
one of them
what
little
now?
sprayers.
Oh,
Yeah.
they had a PVC pipe going up a sawhorse, and they had holes drilled in it, about 15 holes drilled on
And they
each
just,
side
when
of
it was
staggered.
water break, they just went over and turned on the water hose.
Yep, turn on a water hose and
And the water come out the PVC pipe, and you stood there and you drank your water out
Drank
of the
your
PVC
water out of
pipe.
yep.
They wouldn't.
When you talk about that, I just remember
But you didn't want to be the first one there because that
Chemistry.
water hot from
Hot.
sitting in that
Yeah.
building.
yeah.
But you so thirsty, but you had to let it run like 2 minutes, and then it get cool again.
And then the coach is blowing his whistle.
And then
Yeah,
coach
you-
blowing away. You get about 3
Yeah.
sips and another lap. You're like,
What
oh.
was the little metal you could cut it with a knife?
Uh-oh. We got our
Hey!
first studio audience
Hey,
into
that
this episode.
in front of a
Welcome.
live studio audience.
Welcome.
Here
We
in
got
West Monroe.
Batman here.
We're talking about school.
We're talking about old times.
Yeah.
How are y'all?
Good.
Where y'all from?
Detroit.
Didn't see
Where?
that coming.
From where?
Detroit.
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 Michigan.
You're Michigan fans.
Car
huh?
makers, boys.
They're car makers.
Detroit, Michigan. Alabama sings about it.
I don't know, but cool. How old are you, my man?
17 going on 18.
17. Have you ever drank water out of a water hose?
Yeah, once or twice.
Once or twice, man. Kids these days ain't living. Stone, you introduced me to AG1.
Well, because I wanted you to be more athletic.
And it's slowly working.
Slowly.
Athleticism isn't what it's going to give you, but it is going to boost your immune system and give you a host of other things. Si?
75 of them.
75 high quality vitamins and minerals.
If you went to the store and bought all the stuff you needed, the minerals, all the.
It would take up an entire
Yeah.
cabinet in your house.
Oh, yeah.
It would take you 10 minutes every morning, and it
Yeah.
would cost you a
You know,
fortune.
you would get tired of just taking a handful of pills.
And I know y'all ain't eating your vegetables like you ought to.
Oh, stop. I had some broccolini last night.
Broccolini.
It was good. I didn't know what it was, but wife
But
gave it
it's
to
an
me.
easy way to get all your vegetables in one little
One
scoop
scoop.
You take it every morning?
every morning.
You the morning
First
man?
thing, as soon as you wake up,
Trust me, he's in shape.
Oh, that's for sure. But look, AG1 was designed with ease in mind so you can live healthier and better without having to do a lot. So healthiest thing you can do, under a minute every morning. Super easy, helps me sleep better, helps me feel better every day. I can tell that when I'm taking it, I just feel better. Every day it's just a little better. Gives you energy. Look, it's been a game changer for me, and I can't wait for you all to try it out. If it's not for you, there's a 90-day money-back guarantee. You're not going to need that. So give AG1 90 days to notice a huge difference to your day.
and not only that, my blood pressure has gone down since I've been on it.
Your blood pressure's doing. Look, it's got vitamins, minerals, stuff you don't even know that you need. It's got them. Let the doctors and scientists take over, and you just trust them, and it'll do awesome stuff for you. So take control over your health today, and AG1 will give you a free 1-year supply of vitamin D and 5 free travel packs with your first purchase. Go to athleticgreens.com/duck. That's athleticgreens.com/duck. Check it out.
And become more athletic. Well, hey,
Do y'all have any questions you would like?
What's your name?
Dylan.
Dylan. You got a question? This is your chance. Si
Any-
Robertson,
Captive audience.
not live on YouTube, but pre-recorded in
What
front
was
of a
your-
live studio audience.
What was your best moment while filming?
what was my best what?
Moment while filming.
While filming,
Yeah.
that would be when I had the fat little CEO of Duck Commander handcuffed to me.
That was a good one.
You know, we walked behind a deuce and a half because I said, hey, Willie, I had the Tupperware cup and I had my jug and it had about that much tea in the bottom of it. I said, Willie, I said, guess what, son? He said, what? I said, you see that tea jug? I said, it's about 3/4 empty. I said, so guess what we got to do? He said, oh, no, we're not. I said, oh, yeah, we are. You know, so we walk behind the deuce and a half, and then the next thing you hear is somebody, God, you just peed on my hand. And I said, well, get it out of the way, idiot. But that was my favorite episode, is when I had that knucklehead handcuffed me, and he had to go everywhere I had to go. You know, that one, and then the Mountain Man radio show. Because when I first walked in there, I'm behind Willie. You know, we're walking in, we're walking toward the reception, and she's got a little window there and got a bell on it.
Thank goodness we don't have a bell in here.
You know,
It
and
has
as soon as
been
I saw that
unusually
bell,
quiet.
I said,
what
I'm
it
fixing to drive everybody in this studio slam insane ringing that bell. You know, so I picked it up. First I went up there and just ding, 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 ding. Willie, you know, get your hand off of that. And I said, hey, I want to see the receptionist. I got something to ask her. So the lady finally come out, and I said, hey, where's Mountain Man? Let's get this show on the road, you know. So she said, well, follow me, you know. So when Willie took off, I just grabbed the bell and put it in my pocket. We got in there and sat down at the table, put our earmuffs on and all that. And first thing, as soon as he opened his mouth, Mountain Man, I did ding, 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 ding. Willie, quit, you know. I said, hey, if you hit me again, I'm going to knock you out, boy. Look, that episode aired. Here comes FedEx, or either UPS, I think, the brown truck.
Probably with stamps.com.
Yeah, with the shorts on. He comes driving up.
Shorts.
Look, he comes in there with a box about 4 foot wide and about 4 foot tall. You know, he brings it in. You know, I open it up, and I look, and there's 12 bales on a 1x12. They had sanded it down, varnished it real pretty, and then glued 12 different sized bales on this thing. And look, it fit perfectly on my recliner. You know, so every day I'd get home and I'd get out what I call my bongo bales. You know, and I'd put them on my recliner and I'd be, well, this went on for about a month and a half. So I come home and I look, sit down in my recliner, I said, baby. She said, what? I said, what did Tina, the housekeeper, do with my bongo bells? And she said, Tina didn't do nothing with them. And I said, well, where they at? She said, I'm the one that done it. And I said, I don't like the way this is sounding. I said, what did you do? She said, I had 3 options here. She said, you're driving me insane with them stupid bells. I said, but I was getting so good at it. She said, that's all in your mind. And I said, hey, we'll discuss that later. I said, what did you do with my bongo bells? And she said, well, I had 3 options. I could kill you. She said, I couldn't do that. I like you. I'm going to keep you around. Or I could divorce you. She said, that ain't either good. You know? She said, because I kind of got attached to you. You're like an old dog. You know, I like to have you around. You know, she said, or I could get rid of your bongo bells. And she said, I threw them in the trash can. The trash people have ran, and they're gone. And I said, wait, let me get this just straight. One of my fans worked his tail off, just sweated like a dog, making me something that really was really dear and near to my heart. And you threw it away? She said, yeah, I had to keep my sanity. I said, that's mighty near grounds for me to go get a lawyer and divorce you. I said, if I ever get another bunch, I said, you better not do that. I'll get rid of you.
It's
Hey,
funny.
that's mighty near divorce grounds.
That's
I
terrible.
think she might have been in the
Oh,
right.
it is
Mine
terrible.
there.
And
Did
I
y'all
was-
know that?
Hey, she was wrong. I was getting really good on them bongo bells.
Did y'all aware? I'm sure you were. That Mountain Man had a real radio show.
Oh, yeah. And look, he had a lot of followers.
Me and Willie would try and call in, but it was always busy. We were just gonna call in one day and be like, "Hey, old mountain dog."
I didn't even know that many people kept AM radio, and by that many, I mean like 12.
Yeah,
Like,
I would say at least 50 people listen to it.
He's
Yeah.
probably recording right now.
Oh, he had a big following.
He's old mountain dog.
old mountain dog. That's wild.
We need somebody to send you a new set of bongo bells.
No.
As
Hey,
long as
Christina
they,
throw him away. I might divorce a woman.
as long as they go home with him,
Right.
they ain't staying here.
No, they don't need to be here.
No,
Oh, hey, I was getting really good at him.
I bet you were.
Oh, well,
I'd
hey,
like
I
him to
was.
just
Hey.
prove.
Were you
it.
better at the bongo bells or the guitar? I just wanted. I know what you
No,
sounded
the
like on the
guitar's a
guitar.
complete failure. That was just one thing.
So he's
God-
not delusional.
Hey, that was
Okay.
one thing. I got 4 guitars at the house. I can make the chords, but I can't make music. That's just one thing. God looked down and he said, no.
Have you tried it since you started wearing those sweet glasses?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm a glutton for punishment. I pick it up every once in a while, you know. Yeah.
I was just wondering if the battle vision
'Cause
helped you with that.
I could
didn't
have
know.
so much fun if I could play just a little bit of music.
You'd be
I
dangerous.
could I could be really entertaining.
Oh, because we have a problem with that right now.
Yeah.
Look, we all have subscriptions that we forget about. You know, try it free for 30 days. You forget to cancel it. You use it. You may not ever even use the 30-day, but it was free and it was easy to sign up for. But when you get caught in that trap, we've got a way out. Look, Johnny D's over there checking out the trap. Now, Rocket Money, formerly known as Truebill, is a personal finance app that finds and cancels your unwanted subscription, monitors your spending, and helps you lower your bills all in one place. Look, we can all go for saving money, right?
Yep.
I mean,
Oh, it's great. And look, the other day I did something I didn't even know it did. I had to redo my porch, so I had to pay a guy a pretty big check, and it was like, whoa, this is out of the ordinary. As soon as he was at the bank, it sent me a notification like, did you mean to spend that? I was like, sweet. Yeah, but yeah, I did. But hey, they're looking out for you. They got your best interest in
that's
mind.
pretty cool. I mean, that is helpful. Like, I was out of town all weekend in Knoxville. I got one as well for, did you mean to spend $70 on this Uber ride? The answer was absolutely, because he was the only person that would come pick me up at midnight from the Knoxville airport, and I can't walk 14 miles at midnight. So
long walk.
it is actually very helpful. Look, it is super easy to use. Over 80% of people have subscriptions they forget about, like streaming service you bought to watch just one show, or that free trial you never even used. Rocket Money will quickly and easily identify your subscriptions for you so you can stop paying for the ones that you don't want. Simply find the subscription you don't want, press cancel, and Rocket Money will cancel it for you. No more long hold times with customer service or tedious emailing back and forth. Rocket Money makes canceling subscriptions as easy as a click of a button.
It cancels it. It's like, hey, do you want to cancel this? You're spending $9 a month doing this every month. And you're like, oh, yeah, I do want to cancel that. Bonk, cancel.
Click of a button. Over 3 million people have used Rocket Money, saving the average person up to $720 a year. So look, if you want to stop throwing away money, do it today. Cancel unwanted subscriptions and manage your expenses the easy way by going to rocketmoney.com/duck. That's rocketmoney.com/
Duck,
rocketmoney.com/
duck. Mountain Man is like an old tube of toothpaste that you've done took your toothbrush and done like this to run it down to where you get the last little bit out. Yeah. When Mountain Man's around me and he starts talking, I want to do him just like I do that toothpaste. I want to grab him by the neck and squeeze the words out of his neck.
Is he? Does he always take his time at things?
Oh no, hey, you know, we've picked people up at the airport, drive me back home, you know, take them to drop them at a hotel. And they said, hey, is Mountain Man, does he really talk like that? Well, it's about 10:30 at night. Well, so, hey, I said, Phillip, call Mountain Man. So he gets him on the phone to me.
Lord knows he.
Hello.
Hello, Phil.
Yo, and Phillip said, hey, man, this Uncle Si and Phillip, what are you doing? Oh, I'm just sitting here watching Fox News and eating Cheerios. Yo,
We need to get Mountain Dog on the
but
show.
that is the way he talks. Yes, yeah.
Hey,
I just
thought-
found his website. It says keeping a slow profile.
He's got his house for sale. I think he's moving.
Oh man!
I think Mountain Man is leaving the 318.
It says book Mountain Man, a versatile entertainer.
Oh yeah. No. Look, hey,
I wonder who spelled versatile for
I'm
him.
going home. I'm going home with Phillip and Alicia. They've invited me for dinner. We've come out of the church building. Jace has pulled up and he just got, killed some ducks, so he gave them to my Mountain Man. Well, Mountain Man comes walking out. We're fixing to leave. He's got a handful of ducks, both hands. And he starts, Phillip pulls up there and rolls one down, and he's telling us about, hey, what you got there, Mountain Man? Oh, Jace, he killed these this morning, and he brought them and gave them to me. Well, he's talking. Phillip just rolls one up, dries off. Alicia just, bam, hits him on the back of the head, talking about, you're so rude. He said, baby, we got food at the house on, and it's time to eat. He said, I ain't got time to listen to him tell a story for 2 hours about how he got the ducks.
Yeah, his nickname should be Quicksand.
Quick draw.
No, Quicksand.
Ain't
'Cause
nothing
that's
quick
what it's
about
like
it.
being stuck
No,
in. I mean,
I'm telling you.
when he gets home, one.
He's got 1 million followers.
You remember
on
how?
He
No,
just
hey.
got his Facebook page back.
No, I'm
Hashtag
telling you.
Kabuya. He's got some new seasoning now. It's wild, man. Take a trip down Mountain Man Lane there for a second.
Booyah!
Yeah.
What is it?
I don't know if Mountain Dog has said the heck with heating and air work or whatever. But now everything he does is hashtag Kabuya. He got some seasoning. And it's like $13 a can for. I mean, I was gonna buy some, help him out, and I looked, like, nah, man, you priced me out. Ain't no seasoning worth that. Like,
Mountain Man's Kabuya spicy seasoning and T-shirts are going fast. Get your
I
order
bet.
in. That is typed out. And my house on Shinny Lake is still for sale.
yeah, price reduced, right?
commercial?
I saw that the other day. I never knew Mountain Man was so dangerous as to get his Facebook profile back. Like, I mean, it's wild, man. It is wild. Like,
Y'all remember how Willie found him?
I was there.
You were there when it
I
happened?
was there when the AC went out, and the lady cleaning his house named Jeannie said, "I got a guy."
And
No,
boy,
no.
did she have
Cause
it.
I was asking Willie.
I
said,
was there.
Where do you come up with these clowns that you have on the show?
It's just like you, except
Well,
slower.
no, because he
We're
said,
all part of the clowns.
Yeah.
because hey, he's very intelligent. Mountain Man's smart as a whip. He's an electrician and an air conditioning genius. Willie's air went off, so that's how he met him. And first thing he said, Mountain Man, you need to come up tomorrow at Duck Commander. We're filming. You're going to be on the episode.
So when did he peg him with the name Mountain Man?
No, that's what
Jeannie.
Jeannie called him. The old
Oh.
housekeeper. She said, "We got a buddy. He goes by Mountain Man."
Oh,
Me and Willie just look at each other like, "Huh?" Like Mountain Man. Like there ain't no mountains around here. Like what are we
That is
doing?
fantastic. The Mountain Man. He resides on Shinny Lake, but
Yeah,
it's known
look,
as Mountain Man.
$15.
Now, man, we got to talk about your prices. But
Yeah, for a little tube of seasoning. But no, that's and then he come walking up.
but it's got his
I'll never
smile.
forget. We were in the backyard of Willie's old house. We're in the backyard back there. It's just hot. We sitting in the shade. And he come walking up and he went, "Hey!" Me and Willie just looked at each other like, "Do what?" And then he just kept on. And I was like, "Oh my, okay, Willie, well you got your guy. I'll see you, man. I need to go home anyway." And
5 days ago, Mountain Man was live at a hockey game
then in East Tennessee.
selling seasoning.
Uh-huh.
Mountain Man's living a
I'm
life.
telling you, man. He's done moved. He done went back to Tennessee. He's originally from Tennessee.
That's probably where
Oh,
Mountain
that's
Man
where the
came
Mountain
Yeah, that's where Mountain Man came from.
Yeah.
Instead of Tim, I still don't know how to say his last name.
Girardi.
Girardi?
I went to high school with his
Girardi?
nephew.
Oh, okay. There you
Yeah,
go.
Kyle. Kyle's a great guy.
Is it
Talks
Tim?
way faster,
Tim
but
or
not
Timothy?
a lot.
Tim.
Is it Tim?
Tim.
Tim.
Okay.
Old Tim. Well, my old woman liver punched me. I got stories for days on that
the
cat
liver
now.
punch.
What was the
story's
one
great.
he took one of his women to fishing, and she fell in the lake, and he grabbed her by the hair, and she had a wig on.
Come on. Mountain
He
man.
said the girl liked to drown. He said all I grabbed because she just had a handful of hair. He said she's gone.
She gone.
Oh,
She liver punched me.
liver punched. She got on drunk last night and got mad, and then she liver punched me. Now, mind you, he's telling us this story at church
Yeah.
because he come walking in all stove up, looking rough, and we thought, man, you all right? Well, and he ain't wanting to keep no secret. So he just went right on into it. And I'll never forget when he said she liver punched me. I laughed. I had to walk away. I couldn't keep it together. I've just never heard a man talk about his woman liver punching him. But to be fair, I've never heard anybody use the term liver punch. So,
I've been hitting the kidneys. I
I mean, I know it's
ever got
real.
me in the
Well, she
liver.
must be southpaw. Yeah.
If she's left-handed, bad news, boy.
Yeah, that's it.
My woman's left-handed.
So if you see a woman that's left-handed and her forehead sticks out past her nose, that's a surefire sign right there.
She's gonna liver
Oh,
punch.
she'll punch you.
She'll punch you. She'll liver punch you, boys.
Yeah.
Okay, I get the left-handed part. What's the forehead got to do with it?
I don't know. Somebody told me that. Yeah.
And Stone's been living by that ever since.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. Well, you watch when they turn sideways. Watch that forehead.
I'm so nervous now.
Now you're going to go back and look at every hole and see if it's a forehead.
Every single one of them. Can you turn sideways
Every
before I check
one
you
of
out?
them, boys.
Thank you. Oh. Where?
That was a good walk down memory lane there.
Oh.
Sorry, I'm fixing the little deals that stuck to me on the bottom of the mic.
I gotta say, Si's little headgear, is it working fantastically?
Hunter, do you approve?
All right, well, they finally
So we're going to have
they
5
did
of those
get
now?
something that's idiot-proof.
No, the rest of it's going to be stuck
250
tied down to
episodes
these.
in. We finally got Si where he can't
That's
get
right.
away from
Got
the
me
microphone.
at something I can't make noise with.
Hammer, when's the last time you washed that lid?
I was thinking the same.
Oh yeah, y'all don't sit by us. That lid's gross, bro.
What?
You got a washing machine? You got a dishwasher?
Yeah, why?
You put that thing in it.
Put that lid in it from time to time.
Well,
there,
hey,
Hammer.
look, that's just tea stain. Good grief.
I noticed that like a couple weeks ago. I was like, ooh. But now that y'all are saying it,
Hey, that's when you know you got good tea. It's thick, it leaves a stain.
Yeah.
that ain't a stain,
Are your
man.
Tommy John?
Yeah, it's a stain.
Are your Tommy Johns the same way?
I wish we had Phillips Bell. I'll give you one there. Oh, man.
You boys are always on
boy.
my case.
That was. I just wasn't expecting the lid
To have a stain.
to be brown.
no.
I'll just be honest.
And
Yeah.
it's
Gotta
thicker
be.
than it used to be too.
Sure.
I thought
gotta be.
every once in a while it'd run into some dawn. I wasn't
Hey.
sure, but like,
You see how dark it is? That's
Yeah.
why it's stained, boys.
I'm looking at the inside
oh,
of
look
that.
at the threads on the cup. You
Yeah,
don't even wash
yeah.
the cup,
No.
my man.
Hey, I don't wash it because
All
I'm
right,
drinking out
I
of it
got
all the
another
time.
one of them cups in my office. Give me that one. I'll take it home, wash it, and give you a clean.
Oh, I
one.
got to know. Now I have to tell the woman to wash it tonight.
Oh my goodness gracious,
God, old woman to wash that thing tonight.
that's wild.
That's right. Put it in the dishwater.
Hey,
baby.
before you leave, let me send a picture of Yeti. They're gonna really. They always want to know if we use it.
Takes a licking, keeps on checking.
See, this one has been washed. Look, it is clear.
That one ain't been washed, bro.
Huh?
That one ain't been washed.
That
No,
one?
has
No.
not.
that
never.
one don't get the business. This one gets. Trust me.
Well, I'm not going to disagree with that statement at all.
I don't know where we go from here. There's
Oh.
no timer. There's no
Hey,
rules.
look
We're
at-
in front of a live studio
Look,
audience.
You
Johnny's
just
got a
keep rolling,
boy. He got a knife.
Well, I was trying to make a bell, but it didn't really work. I thought it would ding
I thought
louder.
them people that played a saw held it up sideways.
They do.
Right?
Yeah, you got to bend it.
Yeah.
No, that ain't gonna work. You don't put it on the blade.
No.
There you go.
I was just trying to find
not
a
a
bell
strong
for
man.
Stone's joke. This is all I found. It's a
Oh,
weird
man.
room.
That
was
one
a
ain't
good
big
one.
enough. You got to have it where to wobble.
Where to wable.
And we're back. The phone's ringing. Boy, is it a treat if he answers.
This is not Bill Dance.
Not even close.
Mountain Man, how are you, old buddy?
Oh, I'm doing pretty good. Working my tail off out here in the yard.
In the yard. Where you at? You at your house?
Oh, I'm at my camper in that campground to stay at. They got some wind through here while I was gone. There's limb sticks everywhere. They let me stay here. Free, paid up with water and electricity. I figured the best I could do is pick up the limbs for them.
Well, hey, that's being a good neighbor. I like that. No, we had some podcast fans come in asking about you, so I was just calling to see how you'd been.
Oh, man, I'm doing pretty good. I finally got the house sold down there on Shinny Lake,
Oh,
I could never sold that thing. And Dad's house after he passed away.
Well,
Yeah, we'll be getting that money, I guess, middle of next month. So.
where you gonna live now, Mountain Man?
It looks like I'm gonna live up above Sevierville on Douglas Lake. I got a couple acres on the water. I guess that's my last stop.
you going back to Appalachia, ain't you? Get back up in them
He's
hills.
going back to the hills, boys.
Kind of up on a mountain, just got a kind of a flat spot up there. Already got a well, septic tank, electricity out there, so nobody's ever had a house. All we have was a camper at the bottom. So.
I got you. Well, you ain't been liver punched lately, have you?
Huh?
I said you ain't been liver punched lately, have you?
No more liver punch. No, that old gal, oh Lord, geez, I stay away from them meanings, I swear.
Mountain Man, you need to leave them rough women alone, son.
Is a what?
He said, Si said, leave them rough women alone.
I am, Si. I need one that can't see good. Stuff like that. Can't see how ugly I done got. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I know it.
Well, are you still in town?
No, I'm up here in Tennessee.
Oh, okay.
I got to come back there. I got lots to do, It's just...
Well, let me know when you get back. We'll throw you in here on the podcast one time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, perfect.
Yeah.
All right, well, take care of yourself, Mountain Dog.
All righty, y'all too, Justin.
The man's going back to the mountain, boys.
Kabooyah, right?
Kabooyah, boys. Good
Kabooyah,
stuff
baby.
now.
That's what I'm talking about.
All right, we'll see. We'll see.
See y'all.
Later.
Oh, boy.
In case you're wondering if Duck Dynasty was faked at all, that was outstanding.
That
He's
was-
one of the only men that actually, and he has since the beginning, called me Justin. That's what's funny about it. He's one of the only few. A man that has lived his whole life by a nickname doesn't call me Martin. That's, oh, man.
Yeah, that was-
He said, I'll stay away from him mean ones now. Give him a little time for his hashtag Kabooyah, baby.
That is good stuff.
Yeah, that was worth doing there. Yeah.
Oh,
Going to
Mountain
live
Dog.
on Douglas Lake in East Tennessee. Look at there. Up above Knoxville. There you go. That's a good place for old Mountain Dog. A good place for him to hang up his spurs.
That's it.
And his
He
old-
said,
his
I
old
reckon
dog
this will
Bert.
be my last one.
Be my last stop, boy.
That's it. Back in Appalachia. Oh, man.
Well,
Oh, Mountain Man. Detroit, y'all got anything else while we're here?
Want to show us how to put our duck calls together?
Oh,
Oh,
Lord.
well.
Yeah, Si, why don't you show them?
Si, that-
Hey, I'll let you, Stone. You the duck call man, son.
bring them up.
Hey,
Bring us one of them. We'll show you.
throw it over here, man.
I'll let Stone do that.
All right.
Oh, hey.
Okay. What we got here?
That's just single read. The Tour.
Duck Commander, the Tour. All right, so
It's a limited edition.
This is based off the old Uncle Si duck call, which was the worst sounding one we ever did. All right, let's see here. Well, we sold the most of them.
We did. A pile of them.
A
Still
pile
do.
of 'em. So you want to take this single reed, put it on said trough, secure with thumb and index finger. This is the wedge. Lay that on top of the reed. Take your barrel and, nope, the other way. Yep, just like that. Insert and squeeze. And there you have it.
And now you got to test it.
Yep, now you got to test it.
You don't want stone blow on it. Yeah, hand it
See
back
if
to
sounds
him,
like
Si.
a duck. You know,
See,
post-COVID, we can't
Show
test
us
them
what you
anymore.
got.
check it out. But get in front of that camera. That way we can see you do it. That'd be good. There you go. Right there. Look how easy that is.
That's it.
You sound just like Si.
Hey, these boys always get on my case.
Look at it. I'm just kidding.
No.
No, but that's it. That's good.
Yep,
Perfect.
yep.
See, now you know how to build them. It's just that simple. It's not really that simple.
No.
We've made it very simple over the years.
Mhm.
But that's all there is to it. Look at there.
I got one more for you. What was it like building Jason's office outside of Willie's?
A lot of work. And a man called Godwin driving a forklift that about killed us. So I don't know why the shortest man got to be in the scissor lift. Seemed like I should have been there. But it was fun until he ripped it down. Him and old Mountain Dog ripped it down, didn't they? I think they did. Hooked up to it and drug it off. Oh, yeah, it become a goat pen or something. Kay put them goats up in it. That a long time ago. I was probably bumping along about 320 then.
We still got them goats
Do you?
at the farm.
Sneaky and freaky? No, that's the dog.
That's the dog.
I
Sneaky
can't remember.
and freaky.
Where'd you go? You had to use the restroom? Yeah, TT?
Yeah,
We
make
got
a
a
run,
live
boy.
studio audience. You can sneak in and out, kind of. I was in a bind.
Speaking of scissor lift, I saw a video the other day of a guy running from the cops in a scissor lift going down the highway.
Oh, speaking of videos, we need to talk about that one that you sent me
Which one?
of Godwin.
Oh, yeah.
We're going to have to send that to you, Hunter. We can commentate on it, though.
So I go out.
JD, did you not get this video?
I didn't send it to him.
Oh,
I sent it to your boy.
this is fantastic.
But anyways, I show up to the warehouse over there and I look out back, and Godwin has got his boat, and he got what's that boy's name? Old Daniel.
Daniel Slim.
He
yeah.
got him on the other side of the boat in his truck, which is 2-wheel drive slick tire. So Godwin them try to make a loop behind that building, and when you see crawfish mounds everywhere, that's a surefire sign. Don't
go out there.
don't drive
drive
off
there.
in the middle of that.
Yeah.
Well, Godwin did.
He did.
With
So-
his boat.
Yeah. With his boat hooked up. So he's stuck. The boat's stuck. And then Daniel go out there to pull the boat out. He unhooked the boat from the truck thinking if I can pull that boat out backwards, I can get out of here. Well, guess what happened? He got stuck too. So you got truck, boat, truck.
It's a pretty
Stuck.
good visual.
Yeah.
Everybody's stuck.
And you
It's a-
got Godwin on the back of that boy's truck trying to push it out. And then, yeah. Yeah.
It's a pretty good visual.
And I explain what's going on in the video,
Yeah.
but yeah,
Hunter, we'll
That's
let you
funny.
put that up during the.
This is one of them,
Yeah,
don't
it's-
do this.
It's,
DED.
Yeah, don't
Don't
do
and
do
this.
Godwin, of all people, should know better.
There ain't much
Because we've
worse.
gotten everything stuck back there. It looks harmless. You can even walk across it, and it feels like,
Oh no, yeah,
we make it.
When when you're doing the shaky,
And as soon
when you
as you
walk
put
in-
the weight on it,
yeah,
it's like, no,
Yeah.
we're going to sit down right here. It's, yeah.
Oh yeah,
There ain't nothing worse than getting the person get stuck. When the stucker becomes the stuckee.
So Stone called our buddy Brad. And Brad said, y'all just quit getting stuff stuck. I'll be there in a minute.
Everybody needs a Brad.
Uh,
to get the boat unstuck, and now
Stone trying to commentate it, and he's laughing.
oh, it was funny. Series of
Yeah, it's
It would have never, hey, as soon as I felt it going down,
No,
I'd
Oh
have fired
man,
it till it would have got stuck.
no. Well,
oh,
Trust me, I would have not got stuck.
the
You'd have been
sad,
stuck.
the
No,
sad part is
no.
there's a huge parking lot in
Yeah, all
front
they
of
had to do
that
was
building
back up.
that's got
Yeah.
concrete. You know,
Hard to get stuck.
but
in
the door
concrete.
is 50 yards from there, as opposed to 10 yards.
Oh, you ain't got to. Just look at the visual.
Yeah,
There's a truck going that way, a boat going that way, and a truck going that way.
And
Yeah.
ain't none of them moving.
But ain't nobody going
Oh
to
no, they're all up to the rims.
yeah. Oh, they're up to the rims.
I
Oh,
guess
Phil,
Godwin.
Phil done one better than that on the pipeline down there on his property. He sunk that big green tractor.
On a high pressure
Right.
gas pipeline.
Yeah. He set it down on that pipeline.
Mm-hmm.
All that was sticking
Yeah.
up was the roof.
Well, if he'd have hit that pipe, he'd never know what would have
Oh,
happened.
yeah. That's it.
And anybody
And they
a half
buried
a
that
mile
joker.
from there, all the Joneses, they're all dead. That thing blows up.
Hunter's
I
family.
can't believe
Yep.
how he got
Hunter
he got,
inherits a farm.
he
Yeah.
got it out by hooking 3 or 4 4-wheelers together.
What?
He actually got that tractor out by hooking.
Goodbye,
Thank y'all.
Detroit.
Thank y'all so
Thanks for
much.
stopping by. He got it out with 3 or 4 four-wheelers?
He actually side by side. Hook chains to him, and hey, all of them were just fogging it to him.
Chains and snatch blocks and
Yeah, oh yeah, all kinds of snatch blocks and chains on it. He actually got that tractor that he had buried. I'm talking about. That's what was impressive. He actually pulled the sucker out of there.
Johnny,
I don't-
D, you ever had to deal with getting somebody's stuff unstuck?
Nope.
I think he had one.
Not
I think he had
once.
the dozer,
Or often.
and four four-wheelers side by side, all hooked with all kind of snatch blocks and all that, and actually pulled that big green tractor out
Well, I
of that
think
motor.
it's safe to say we've all been stuck because
Hey.
we're rednecks and it happens. There is no lonelier feeling
Oh,
than when you stick something
Yeah.
because you're like,
oh,
Who do I call?
well, you're like, A,
Yeah.
who do I call? And B, boy, it's a long walk back. It don't ever happen close. Now,
But-
Godwin got lucky because he could walk 50 yards and
All
it
right.
work. But for the most part,
Worst one I ever done was he was gone somewhere. They'd went hunting, and stupid dam was leaking. And he said, "Hey, I got a bunch of concrete down there, Quickcrete. Go down there and put it in there and throw it, till it stops." So I loaded one of them stupid four-wheelers down with it, and I go right there by the flag in that bad rut.
oh, right for the privet hole?
Oh no, right there when you go take a left on the flag, that long
Yeah.
mud hole. Well, hey, just the axle just busted, just boom.
Oh, that ain't stuck. That's broke down.
Oh yeah.
So you
hey,
loaded down a four-wheeler with Satcrete.
Yeah,
And
busted the axle on it.
you going to blame
Well,
it on the
guess what?
phone?
Right,
Yeah,
guess
blame it
what?
on
I
the
weighed,
four-wheeler.
Blame it on the
I
mud.
weighed it out, went home. I pissed on the irons. Phil come back. I said, "Hey, it broke. The axle broke." He said, "Well, why did you get it?" I said, "Hey, I don't know how to get that crap out of there." I
Is
said,
it
"The
still
junk
there?"
broke. I ain't got,
Yeah.
And he said, "Yeah, y'all always do this. Tear my damn equipment up, and then leave it there and expect me to take care of it." I said, "Hey, look,
How many bags of Satcrete do you have on that four-wheeler?
All
I
of 'em.
had, I don't know how many.
80 pounds a pop.
right?
All of them.
No, 50 pounds.
Oh, 50 pounds.
Yeah, 50 pounds. Oh, I may have had a couple.
When I
hundred
worked
pounds.
at Tanner Pictures,
I
we sold the
had-
80 pounders.
No, Satcrete weighs 80 pounds a bag.
Yeah, man, it was rough.
Well, it
Yeah.
may have been 80 pounds.
Yeah,
Is
it was.
that four-wheeler still there?
No,
They
oh,
got
that
it.
piece of junk. That's all I told him. I said, "Hey,
No,
broke.
it's in Red's.
I said,
y'all.
"Axle,
Yeah.
hey, axle broke it."
It's Red's
I
outdoor
said, "A
dining
piece of
table.
junk." Well, hey.
It's got chairs pulled up to it now.
Yeah,
Well, hello at duckcallroom.com. That's the
there we
email
are.
address.
Hey.
Yeah. Johnny D, what's in that inbox?
All right, remember Chris?
No.
Is that the man from Florida?
Oh, man, that'd be wild if it was.
I don't know where he's from.
I think it's from Florida.
What do you think he was going through?
Well, he's the one that talks about you.
Oh, no.
Oh, that ain't him? Okay.
No, that ain't him.
All right.
know what we're
That ain't the
talking-
one I'm talking about there.
No, Chris had a doctor's procedure he was very nervous about.
A doctor's
No.
procedure that he's very nervous
Oh, the
about.
colonoscopy.
He went.
And
Is he clear?
He's clear. Doesn't have to go back for 3 years. And now we can all
Right.
laugh about it.
good work, Chris.
As of now, everything looks good, they said.
Did he ask the doctor about the pooping in the UPS envelope?
I thought you was going to ask him, Doc, you ever do time?
Well,
I don't know what just happened.
I don't need the next email. Next email. Let's not get caught up there. Editor's note.
All the rest of mine are snack suggestions, which we're going to do. We've started the snack bracket. There's we don't have the TV in here, so I can't show y'all all this terrible taxidermy that our fans have been sending in.
we got some of that.
We have some bad
Oh,
taxidermy.
yeah, there's bad taxidermy
Oh,
everywhere.
there's some bad.
Yes.
Speaking of, there's a duck up on that top shelf up there.
That would qualify.
No,
Yeah.
not compared to what people are sending in to me. Somebody was shoulder mounting a bunch of ducks, which I thought was weird.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, I didn't even think about that. What about a squirrel? A shoulder mounted squirrel?
Got a little acorn, don't you? Oh, man.
Oh, this got
Yeah,
wild.
this is like a good squirrel mouth, too.
Oh,
No, that one mountain man stole was pretty cool.
speaking of
Yeah,
squirrel.
old mountain dog. Got
I
him
guess
a
he-
start on television.
Yeah.
I guess,
What else you got?
I guess he purchased it. Then I got some kind of heavy stuff. But Travis,
T-bird.
might be what his friends call him, from Oskaloosa,
Wisconsin.
Iowa.
Up here
close.
somewhere, man.
He emails it. He doesn't even really have a question, but it's kind of encouraging, and also it's tough to hear. And he just wanted to give us some. I'll just read it.
Yeah.
He was just thanking us. So his brother just passed away on March 23rd, which is very recent.
Hate to hear that.
And
Travis?
it's tough, and he's going through it. So he was asking for prayers was the main reason for emailing in. But as he did say, Uncle Si would say he'd just gone through a change of address. But he did say him and his brother were big listeners of us. And they spent a lot of time driving together, and they basically listened to worship music and podcasts. And his brother called us the funny duck guys who love Jesus. And if that is what people get out of us, I was like, I hate that you're going through this, but that email was super encouraging to me. It was like, we're the funny duck guys who love Jesus.
I'm not going to self-proclaim myself as funny, but we in on Jesus, 100%. I got no problem saying that. I'm not going to call myself funny,
Oh, y'all are funny.
but
yeah. So he just emailed in, sent some pictures of him hunting, fishing, his brother, and here at the store. And so I did want to give him a little shout out and ask our listeners to pray for this family who just lost a brother. But thank you for the encouragement. It's just weird that you're going through a tough time and then you give us encouragement, which is super cool.
And
of you,
Travis, hey man, it's awesome, man. You know where your brother is. That's cool, man. That's
For sure.
There's a lot of people in this world that don't always have that knowledge. So knowing where your brother is, you know you'll see him again one day. We'll all see him again.
It means a lot.
Yeah. Makes it, I'm not going to say it makes it easy, but it makes it easier, makes it more bearable, makes these first few weeks that are still extremely difficult a little more okay. Like, you know, I don't really know the word to use for it, but it just, because we've all been there. We've all lost people we loved, and it's much more easier when you know their relationship with Jesus was tight. You're like, yeah, okay, knowing they wouldn't come back.
Yeah.
Not a chance. So,
And then there was a lot of emails. I was reading them this morning. I was like, we just need to address some things.
okay.
Well, there's a lot of people like, this one says, please don't use my name. So perfect. What do you do if you're married when you're young? He said, you keep saying, good thing I wasn't married young because I was young and selfish. And he's like, hey, I'm married and I'm young and selfish. 2 kids and 1 due in July. And he self-admits, so selfish and overall pretty bad husband. And I want so bad to honor her, but I fail a lot. I would love advice. And we get a bunch of those, like emails in that are like, man, I want to do better. How? And it's
Remember that fellow we was just talking about, named Jesus?
Yeah. Well, I say
I
this.
wasn't better
There's,
until I developed a personal relationship
that's right.
with him.
There's power in
So-
prayer.
yeah.
Yeah, 100%.
And I think you got to wake up every day. If you're struggling with something, you got to talk to. I got two buddies every Tuesday. We text, cover our marriage, cover our jobs. They know stuff about me that not a lot of other people knows, but they know like whenever they got full permission to jump me too.
Hey,
whenever they see me doing
The
something.
man, you've taken the first step
Yeah.
by realizing, okay, you're not what you want to be. Okay, so here's what I'm big on the Holy Spirit right now. Okay, the fruit of the Holy Spirit. Everything you dislike in your lifestyle right now, start one at a time. You got anger problems. Hey, get rid of the anger. Bring in some self-control. Okay, if you got other problems, hey, change that. You want some peace? Okay, get rid of all the chaos in your life. You know, the other thing, joy. Get rid of something bad, replace it with something good. Okay, there's about 14 different things, the gift of the Holy Spirit. That'll keep you busy, because it's keeping me busy. I got problems I got. Okay? And I'm working on it, just like I said, one at a time. Take one, try to get rid of this. Okay? One of my biggest ones is patience. Okay? And this man will testify, because I go fishing with him and his daughter. And me and her are both a lot alike, because we're lacking in patience.
Bird dogging.
Yep, that's
Really?
right. Hey,
Boy,
hey,
you let him come off
that's
pads.
right. He's pulled up to the fishing spot that's marked on the GPS. Me and BK are sitting there with the rod and reel and the bait ready.
Bail open.
Bail
Finger
open.
on the line.
And he said, "Hey, I ain't even threw the buoys out yet, dummy.
Bird
Sit
dogging.
down.
Bird
Wait till
dogging.
I get everything set."
No, but
So
Si-
we're waiting.
That's great advice.
Yeah,
So,
Si's right on that. I mean, it's just
Just exchange it.
do better, man.
Yeah.
replace it.
Turn it in. Turn it in. It's bad. Turn it in. Get rid of it.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
exchange it for something that's worth keeping.
Yeah, because if all you do is say, I don't want to do this anymore, you're going to do something. So you got to fill that. There's going to be a void
You've
there.
You've got to get rid of the bad, and then hey, replace that. Okay, replace that with something good.
Yeah.
And God, like I said, that's why this is a relationship. Okay, if you turn it over to Him and you're trying, because look, that's all Jesus asked us to do. Keep our eyes focused on Him, because we're gonna mess up. I do it every day. There's probably not a day I live that I don't do something stupid.
Ooh, preach it.
Okay?
Amen.
It's just going to happen. The thing is, okay, hey, look up, tell him, hey, yep, it's me again, and yep, I done it again. I've been stupid. And all he's going to say is, hey, dust the dust off of you, son. Get back up. Let's get on with business.
I got you, big dog.
Let's take care of business.
But the good news is, I can appreciate whatever Nameless's honesty is.
Yeah.
And recognizing
Yeah,
it. So,
'cause he's
like,
And there's
admitted
no
it.
need for your name to be out there.
He's
for everybody to
admitted
hear.
it. That's the first step.
no, because
Admit
there's
it.
a lot of us that are husbands and fathers that email probably rings true about from time to time.
You've always
even,
got shortage.
yeah, absolutely. There's times I'm a terrible husband and father. I mean, like, it just, you go through it. The key is to not get caught in that rut. I mean, if you screw up, like Si said, get up, keep moving. Don't be satisfied with where you're at.
Come on
And
in,
that-
folks.
Come on in. We got some more.
That's right. We got some. Where y'all
There
from?
you go.
Mississippi.
Mississippi?
He going to school in Mississippi. But from
Birmingham,
Alabama.
baby.
Birmingham.
Beham, roll tide. And,
Hey, I got one request before you read the Bible verse. Can I get a 5-gallon bucket full of that W sauce
Five.
from somebody?
5-gallon bucket full, baby.
Yeah,
I want a
we'll-
5-gallon bucket.
Cause hey, he's
Beth,
talking
you
about
make
I
that email
marinated some
happen?
pork chops with that. Best pork chops ever ate in my life.
They good.
Hands down.
So I'm going to send us out of here with a Bible verse for my unnamed man. And Travis, we'll be praying for you and your family. But if you're wondering, I think Stone nailed it on the head. How do you do better? It starts with Jesus. In Galatians 2:20, Paul says, I've been crucified with Christ, and I no longer live, but Christ lives in me. The life I now live in the body, I live by faith in the Son of God who loved me and gave himself for me. Read that verse every day, my man, and things will start changing just because that verse is on your forefront of your mind.
Amen.
Duck Call Room was filmed
We'll
for a
see y'all
live
next
studio
time.
audience.
The powers in
I think the next
boys.
time we'll be back in our OG spot. So we'll see y'all.